Hello, it's Maggie, the Cheshire Crafter here. Now, I've been making some items for a special little girl, and she's the one who made me this get well card when I broke my shoulder. So I'm returning the gift to her, and I'm making some items for her doll's house for the Coronation and for her Sindy dolly. You might spot that I've altered my celebration wreath in the kitchen to this little coronation wreath. So let's take a look. I've done it all on my little hand cranked vintage Singer sewing machine. So let's take a look and see what it looks like. I hope she likes it. My bunting is cut at 1 3/4 inches, and I've got the front and the backing, and I'm going to attach that to bias binding. I stitched them right sides together with a 1/4 inch seam, pivoting as I get to the bottom. With the needle down, just turn the fabric, and I'm going to come back up this side now. Can I do it with one hand? Let's see. Now I need to hold on to that. I've turned them out, and now I just need to iron them flat with a good steam iron. I have some satin ribbon, and I want to create it like a bias binding, so I'm going to iron this to create a seam line along the length. For a quilt, I've taken 3-inch squares and I've set it out. I've used 30 squares and I've set it out 5 by 6, alternating with bright gold and yellow cotton. And I'm going to sew these together in rows and then columns. And I've paid attention to the orientation so that the crowns and the postage stamps are the right way up. It's coming together really quickly at this stage because there's no need to pin. When I sew the rows together, I'll need to pin to match those seams in the right place. I'm using a 1/4 inch seam throughout. I've cut a backing and batting the same size, and I'm sewing 2 pieces of fabric together, right sides together, with the batting on the back, and I'm going to turn this inside out, so I need to leave an opening across the bottom, and I'm going to sew all the way around before I turn it inside out. So we've now got a quilted pillow and a patchwork quilt that measures 12 by 15. The pillow is soft and squidgy. I've put about 6 layers of wadding in that. It's reversible. I need to tie off those ends yet. It's about 9 inches long, and on the back of the duvet cover I've actually got a reversible, so the quilt is fully reversible, look. I think little girl would like that. If I had a grandchild, I think she'd be spoilt rotten, don't you? Right, I've not decided yet whether to quilt this further or not. I need to sew along the bottom here. I'll do that by hand, and I'll finish off those knots, and I'll photograph it once I've finished. Very regal. I'm just finishing the edges of this duvet cover with a top stitch, about 1/8 of an inch away from the edge.